How's it going? I'm Chase Jarvis, and I want to show you something that we've made to get cool and different camera and lighting angles. We call it ground control. If you make one, you can call it whatever you want, but let me give you a quick tour. So generally what this is it's a big plexiglass stage that we can either shoot from underneath or light from underneath, and we use it for a whole bunch of stuff, for stills and video. We usually augment it with some off-camera lighting. You can see we're just actually in the middle of breaking down. We just finished shooting something a second ago, but let me give you a quick tour on how we built it. So first of all, in order for me to stand on it, we've had several people stand on this before. This is a 1-inch thick piece of clear plexi, and it's kind of expensive. Prices may vary. This was a couple $100, I think, in our neck of the woods, but it'll support a lot of people. And you notice we've already pulled this off, so it's normally right on top of there, but this is an 1/8-inch thick piece of plexi that for every shoot we do with this thing, we lay it right on top of this fancy stuff so that we can protect it. And we've totally trashed this today, but the 1-inch plexi is totally intact. So this is just sitting in some, like, I don't know, what is that, 1 by 2-inch steel U-channel. And then, you know, me and a buddy just welded this together. I think the steel parts were probably a couple $100. And you can see we've got some tubes here. And then this is a pretty important part. These are called screw jacks. And what this does is you can adjust the height. So you can see we've got one on each of the 4 legs there. We just had this thing level a second ago before we started shooting, but since we're wrapping up, we just unleveled it. And let's see, come over this way for a second. I don't know if you can see here, but this is a big piece of black foam core, and what we use that for is that slides underneath here if I'm shooting from underneath to kill the reflection. So we'll cut a hole for my lens, put that in there. That minimizes what we have to do in post-production. That with the black, I don't know, black fabric or some black sheet to kill all the reflections. Those two things are really helpful. I don't know what else I'm forgetting, but generally, I think I wanted to show you something that we made. It's reasonably affordable. Don't try and move this thing by yourself. It takes like three strong guys and maybe a big ass truck because it weighs a bunch, but it'll help you get really interesting and different camera angles, differentiate your pictures from everybody else's.